Thought I would do a grocery haul for you. I never do that, so I'm doing it today. Here is my meal plan, so you can see that Monday I have lasagna and homemade bread. Tuesday is Asian steak and cabbage. Wednesday is a Parmesan ranch chicken baked in the oven with sweet potato fries and corn. And then Thursday, pork tacos and guacamole. Friday, an Italian chicken with oven fried potatoes and probably the broccoli that I have already. And then Saturday will be spaghetti Alfredo. And I'm gonna go meal by meal and snacks. I'm gonna separate it all out so you can see what we use for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, and even the things that we buy for my daughter Rachel, who has a lot of food sensitivities. Let's get started with breakfast. I had some coupons for cereal, so I got these Frosted Mini Wheats, Frosted Flakes, and then here's my coffee. My current favorite is Buttery Caramel, just a Store's own brand. My French Vanilla coffee creamer, and then some orange juice, 2 different kinds of breads, and we also like bagels sometimes. And then I have some avocados, which also get used for lunches and suppers, but sometimes it's used for avocado toast. 2 dozen eggs. We eat a lot of eggs. And then I got Pink Lady apples, Red Delicious apples, and bananas, and red grapes. The girls especially love to have fruit for breakfast. Oh, and I got clementines. And those, of course, will also double as snacks. So next, I'm going to bring out the rest of the snacks. So here's what I bought for snack foods, and of course usually some baking happens during the week. But these Nature Valley wafers, this is kind of a new thing for us, and they're super filling. So if you're really hungry in a day and you eat that, you probably won't even want your next week meal. They're so filling. Of course, you already saw the fruit. And then I also have these string cheese and veggie straws, pretzels, and Ritz crackers. And of course we have peanut butter and stuff already on hand if anyone wants to have peanut butter and crackers. The next group is specific to my daughter, who has a lot of food sensitivity. So these are some of her, I would say, survival foods. Not that she can't eat any of our foods, but a lot of our foods she can't. So here is her tomato sauce, and I got some not only for pasta, which here's brown rice pasta. If you ever are looking for a good brown rice pasta, I highly, highly recommend this. It's really good. It doesn't break down. It's just not gross. It just feels, I like it. I eat it. So she can have that. And I also still have half of a package of pizza crust mix, which was Bob's Red Mill. So I can make more of that now that I have more sauce. Her turkey burger, steak. This is pretty much what she eats for red meat. And then chicken, boneless breast of chicken. So during my food prep after this, I'm going to be individually wrapping her meat into single-sized portions, and then she can just be grabbing that right out of the freezer. And then European cucumbers are really great. These cucumbers are great because they don't have big seeds. If you struggle with seeds, these are great ones to have around. All right, for lunch foods, some of this can double for suppers, and some is just lunch. So for just lunch, I have supreme pizza, cheese pizza, pepperoni pizza, and then mozzarella sticks that will definitely be for a lunch. Then we have beans that we use for so many different things, whether it be chili or nachos. These ones are spicy. Or just beans, rice, and avocado. We do many different things. I have a bag of nachos or Tostito scoops in case we do nachos. And we're also having chili at a supper, so I have other bags, so that's why I only got one. And then I have 2 bags of salad that could be a lunch or on a side for supper. American and veggie lovers. And then we have these vine tomatoes, which are our favorite. They're really good. So next I will bring out suppers. This cocoa and salt are just a couple little random things we need for baking. And then I'm going to go meal by meal and show what I had to buy for this week for supper. For Sunday's chili, I already have hamburger in the house and I have all the spices except for I needed coriander. There's my coriander, and then I already had the black beans. Well, I bought black beans, and I bought canned tomatoes for the chili, and also onions. We have plenty of avocados. So that will be for the chili. That will be for after church on Sunday. On Monday, the kids go to youth groups, so I like to have something that is in a disposable pan. So we did get a disposable lasagna pan that's not pictured here. And I needed more Parmesan cheese, more ricotta cheese, lasagna noodles. I have the hamburger and the sauce and mozzarella cheese already. On Tuesday, I'm doing a pork tenderloin, and I thought it would be nice to have sweet potato fries. I actually have another bag of these, so I just needed the one bag. Obviously, large family. And then we'll probably have some corn or something that we already have in the house. On Wednesday, we're going to have steak and cabbage, which is an Asian recipe. I believe I have that on my channel, the recipe for that, and I will link it in the description box below. But what we tend to do is we buy a pot roast and then we slice it up. We have found it's a lot less expensive to do it that way. And then it needs 2 red bell peppers and a head of cabbage. Next, I'm going to do some meals out of order because I have some of the food already, and I'll explain that after. But there's my crunchy taco shells for taco night, and these soft bowls were on coupon. So, and then I have these soft ones. I'll use avocado, tomato, also some of the salad back there, and the meat we already have in the house, and any seasonings. So what I'd like to do now is to take you through my pantry and my fridge and just show you what everything looks like now that my groceries are put away. I do have the pizza and the mozzarella sticks downstairs in my deep freeze, but everything else is up here. All right, so this shelf up here is probably the one currently bothering me the most. I really like to deal with this and have a better place for chips and such, but right now, and then I have some extra rice here. And then here's my taco stuff up here, and then other than those biscuits, everything should be up there. This should be more with snacks, so we'll put that down here with snacks. So yeah, I have snacks here, except for the Ritz are way over here. So here is my second shelf. There's all the snacks. The Ritz crackers are right here. And then all of my breads are over here, except there are some cookies and stuff right here. Then down here, pasta, some of my canned goods because I don't have enough can organizers yet. There's that sauce for my lasagna and the noodles, and also the kids' lemonade. This would be where soups would go if I had any. Don't really have any right now. And then most of my daughter's stuff who has food sensitivities are here. And then there's my can organizer, which I had a hard time getting used to. And I even gave someone kind of a bad review on it, but I'm liking it now that I'm used to it. And then more of my daughter's stuff goes here. There's her pasta. And then the canister situation is so much better now that I got those other canisters. They really fit well in a small space. Some other baking things, and that freed up this whole corner where now I have our water pitchers, and there's some Crisco back there. And then this is also a work in progress. I do have onions, there's potatoes there, but usually there's potatoes in one of those bins. But I have some pans in the back here, some extra pans that I actually think I'm going to end up moving into the basement, but I don't want to put too many things down there now before I get things decluttered. And then there is our cat food. Here is the fridge with everything in it. So these we already had before, these yogurts, and so there's my Lazy Susans. I don't think anything new is up there. My eggs are here, and then I have an extra dozen here. Then the ricotta for the lasagna. Nothing new is in here. I put those clementines here. There's the pot roast that I put in the bag. My cabbage is behind here, my salad. There's the broccoli that I had cut up so that it's all ready to use. And there's some leftovers back there and some asparagus here, kale, pork carnitas, spinach that we already had. And so there's my cucumbers I bought today, and some leftover salad, avocados because they're already ripe. And then there's the tomatoes. And what I try to do, these were tomatoes that we already had. So I try to keep those things in the front. Brussels sprouts that need to be used. And then in here, I think, oh, there's the cheese for snacks. And then there's my creamer. There's the one I already had, and actually there's the one I already had, and the new one. That's where we keep chocolate chips. You can see here. But everything is, there's that orange juice. Everything's pretty organized. So happy with it because I can actually see what we have. And now I already showed you my freezer, so I won't show you that again. And that's telling me to shut the door. I hope this helped you with your own meals this week. And remember, as always, that God loves you and I love you too. And I can't wait to see you next time.